In this problem, we are using a tree diagram to figure out how many combinations of something there could be. In this case, it says a class is choosing a president, a vice president, and a treasurer, and there are two students running for president. So Maria and Linda are running for president. There are two students, also two, running for vice president, Bob and John. And then there are three running for treasurer, Amanda, Deborah, and Jessica. And here's the tree diagram. So basically what this says is when you get elected, it could either be Maria or Linda. If it's Maria, it could either be Bob or John as vice president. Or if you're Linda, it could either be Bob or John. And then if it's Maria and Bob, then it could either be Amanda, Deborah, or Jessica for treasurer, and so forth for all of these. Here, this represents the total number of possible outcomes. So let's see if we can answer the questions here. How many outcomes are there? When you've got a tree diagram already written out for you, this is really easy. You just have to count them. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, we've got 4 groups of 3. That's 12. B says, how many outcomes have both Linda and John being chosen? All right, so here's Linda, and then here's John. So that would be president and vice president. The number that are both Linda and John would just be what comes after them on the tree. And you can see that down here, Linda, John, Linda, John, Linda, John. The rest of these don't have Linda and John in them. So it's 3 have Linda and John. And C says, how many outcomes have Amanda or Jessica being chosen? That's a slightly harder question. And I think what I would do is just circle the Amanda and the Jessicas. And what you'll see is that gives us 2 out of 3 of these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of the 12. That's the same as 2 out of 3. So that makes sense. So there are 8 outcomes that have Amanda or Jessica being chosen. And that's a little bit of work with interpreting a tree diagram.